Alright, hello YouTube, Squibward here with another deck profile. Today's this deck profile, last one you saw was a Gusto deck. This one is going to be a Dark Paladin deck, a Jinzo deck. Now, what you're thinking is, how can Dark Paladin and Jinzo even be played competitively? They're a lot of fun. I'm not looking to top this deck anywhere, but it does bring back a lot of memories to a lot of people, and a lot of people would be fun to play against. Jinzo stops traps, Paladin stops mainly spells, really gets high attack in this deck when you'll see the engine here in a second. It's a fun deck to make, it's a fun deck to play. I haven't got all the cards for it yet, but I do have most of them, just not the amount I need. So let's get right into it. Put that over there. You can go back. First, Dark Paladin. To get him out, you're going to need Buster Blader, which right now I have two, which is all I'm going to put in here. I have an original art, which is super, but not first ed, not anything, just super. And then I have the K card version, which I always like the K cards. They always look really, really cool. After that, you need Dark Magicians. So what I have in here right now is 3 Dark Magicians, and I tried to get all different card art just to be a little more or less uh, different, even though it's already much of a different deck. SYE, I have LOBs, but I haven't put one in here yet. This is a DDS, duelist something, I don't know. But it even has, not only is it's a parallel rare, which I think is coolest. It's one of the most expensive Dark Magicians, even more than the LOBs. I always like this card art the best rather than the old style. And then I also have the K card Dark Magician, which I didn't really like, but I figured if I have a K Buster Blader, I should have a K Dark Magician also. So I have 3 Dark Magicians, 2 Buster Bladers. Next, Jinzo. The main point of Jinzo being in this deck, I have the original Secret and then also the K card. I really like the Ks. The way it comes out is what I have as 2 Jinzo returners and then also 2 Mechana Fortresses. Now, most people would think, oh, Mechana's going Mechanas, Jinzo's going a machine deck. The way this works, you can send 1 Mechana, 2 Jinzos, and a Jinzo returner. Mechana special summons Jinzo return, summons a Jinzo, and then you can safe zone them, or you can keep them on the field pretty easily. But those 4 get each other out. I haven't really played the deck yet, but I do know it's pretty fun to play. Beats a lot of, worse decks, but I'm looking to play for fun. Another one in there, Cyber Dragon. I have it 2. I only have 1 right now. This is the not the secret. This is just a super, or it should be a secret. Yeah, that's a secret. My bad. Secret right there. I'm at 2 right now. Special summons really well. Can go with Jinzo, can tribute itself. It's special, and you tribute it for something bigger like Jinzo. The bulk of the deck is spell cards. I don't use any traps at all because with Jinzo in there I couldn't use them, and I like to get Jinzo out first before I get Dark Paladin out. Alright, so the spell cards, I'm going to show you the engine of the deck after the spell cards, so you'll understand, because it's kind of a 2-part. Ancient Rules at 2, with Dark Magician coming out, and I have some other dragons I use a dragon engine, so Buster Blader with a dragon engine really helps. Ancient Rules lets you summon a level 5 normal monster. Special summons, you don't have to tribute. Very handy in this deck. Pot of Duality, draw power because this deck has almost no draw power. Gold Sark lets you search. Um, yeah, that's pretty much those two. Search, draw, pretty much a basic card. Um, really helps the deck out. The deck's not great. Right now, 3 polymerizations, all supers, except I believe this one over here is in French. Got that from a buddy at my local place. Um, Really, it's a cool card. I just liked it because it was also a super, and it was in a different language, so can't complain about that. And the price was right. Um, Emblem of the Dragon Destroyer lets you add a Buster Blader to your hand. If you have, you know, somewhere in the deck, you draw it. Oh, Buster Blader to the hand. You can get out Dark Paladin very, very quickly. Um, Two other basic cards in the deck: Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm. To be slightly competitive and still usable and not a lot of dead draws. Next one, Fusion Gate. I don't have any other Fusion Gates right now, just the one. I need 2 more to complete the deck, but with Elemental Heroes, it was a really big card at the time, so hopefully I could find some more next week, or probably this Saturday. Alright, now the engine of the deck. It's a dragon type engine, which uses Red Eyes Darkness Metal, lets you get monsters out if you can't get anything around with the Paladin and Jinzo. So it lets you summon very, very quickly. That's what Gold Sark's for, is to get your dragon portion out. 3 Alexandrite dragons, um, all at 2,000, 4 stars. They come out very quickly. I can special summon them. I can, one goes away. I'm not too disappointed. 2,000 beat stick. Very, very handy card to have. Um, Next, I have Hunter Dragon and Ancient Dragon. Now, Hunter Dragon is your 3-star normal dragon beat stick at 1,700. Very, very high for a 3-star. And then Ancient Dragon, it's only at 14 for a 4-star, but when it inflicts direct damage, then it gains 500 attack and another level, so it becomes a 5-star. This is very handy because you attack with it, it becomes 1,900, and it becomes a 5-star. So it's very handy to have for tributing, because once it gets up to 6-star, I still believe you can tribute it for 2 for 1, so, and then the attack gets up there very quickly. Originally, I had these as Luster Dragon number 1s, which are 4-star at 1,900 normal monster, but I found that the two difference is, instead of having just a 4-star dead draw, is that these can come out a lot quicker. That's most of the engine. Light Pulsar, they're a lot more light dark in here than you would imagine. That's why I also added the Hunter Dragon, because it was dark. Light Pulsar can summon itself, it can summon other ways, you can get Red Eyes Darkness Metal back from the deck. Oh, let's hurry this up. 2 Lights Warrens. I will run 2 Raikos, but I only have 1 spare right now that I can put in this deck, and then a Jane. Jane, 1,800, good to get out by itself. It can defend itself, but it still has the effect where you can get monsters to the grave, and they both have a good effect in general. So that is the entire deck. No traps, like I said. The only other card I don't have right now is King of the Swamps. King of the Swamps lets you, 1, get a polymerization to your hand if you don't have one. Or you can substitute it for a different spell, a different fusion card say you don't have a Dark Magician out or you don't have a Buster Blader, you can use one and King of the Swamps and then get Dark Paladin out very, very, very quickly. So far, I've only played this deck on DN, Dueling Network. It works pretty good there, not as great as it should. So if you guys have any suggestions to the deck, that would be greatly appreciated. Or even if you want to play the deck, I will leave my username for Dueling Network in there. Um, Besides that, it's really a fun deck to play. If you want to make it, I say go for it because it is one of the most fun decks I've played in a while. And I don't play a lot of decks, but I do like to play ones that are fun. Um, Original card arts on most of them, K cards. That is basically the entire deck. Um, I will try and upload a video of it in pretty soon, but the DN videos I upload to YouTube take forever to load. So leave a comment if you want to watch it. I'll still be here. So Squibward was signing off for tonight.